Alright, girls, gather around. I want to see your costumes for the contest. Alright, girls, today's review is very special with Elite 89 Damian Priest. Now, I'm a huge fan of Damian. So big of a fan that I thought today's Jill-O-Ween costume should be his tag team partner, Bad Bunny. And that also inspired me to have the theme for our costume contest of bunnies. So with that being said, let's take a look at your costumes. Comer Alexa, I see that you really went all out on the theme.
Yeah. Bah humbug or whatever. At least I don't look skanky like Diva Marie.
Hey, don't be jealous of my goodies, girl. If you got it, then flaunt it, baby!
Hey, Comer Alexa, take it easy. I think she did a fine job following the theme. Diva Marie, you are a bunny?
I'm a Playboy bunny. Holla at your girl.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, have y'all seen Tamina? I really wanted to see her costume.
She's probably making out with the toaster again.
I'm up here, Mayor Aaron.
Oh, God!
Do you like my costume? It's a Frank the Rabbit mask.
Oh, Frank the Rabbit from Donnie Darko? I mean, I guess it's on cue with their costume contest, but holy frick, that is scary.
Yeah, I agree. I think I totally just peed right there, to be honest.
I am trying to increase the level of scary for Jill-O-Ween 2. I have Netflix programmed in my database and have been watching movies non-stop. I am turned up for Jill-O-Ween, as the kids say.
Hey, don't you worry your little robot head, Tamina. It's about to get real scary here on Jill-O-Ween.
Especially with basic 125 Ember Moon coming.
Hey, we don't judge a figure until it's here and we could give it a proper review.
Well, I judge everything based on looks, and look how far it got me. I'm the star of this dainty little town of LumberJillville.
Dainty. Oh, God! Okay, I will never get used to that. That is horrifying! But anyway, girls, my plan is to put a poll up on the YouTube channel and leave it to the fans to decide who wins this costume contest. I haven't decided what the winner gets yet, but they'll get something. But to be honest with you, I kind of hope Tamina wins a contest, mostly because I don't want to get crushed by a giant jet engine.
BTW, Mayor Aaron, I just have to say that I absolutely love your fake nose ring. It looks totally real.
Oh yeah, fake. Oh. Hey y'all, welcome to LumberJillville. Women's wrestling lives here. Now, anyone that's new to the channel, I pre-order and pay overnight shipping on all women's wrestling figure pre-orders. That way I can add them to my collection, which is what this channel is all about, and also give y'all a first look at the reviews. I really try to get them out quick, fast, and I have a lot of fun with it. However, right now I have a couple pre-orders in Basic 125 Ember Moon, and also Elite 89 Nia Jax Chase that are kind of out there, okay? They're kind of floating out there. I hope they're not lost, but they should be here this week. But I wanted to do a special review of my favorite male wrestler, Damian Priest. Now, I know I only do women's wrestling figure reviews, but you know what? It's Jill-O-Ween. Let's do some bonus content. So I hope you enjoyed the intro, and let's take a closer look at this figure. Alright, so first off, let's cover this brand new Elite style packaging because it's pretty awesome. Now, I did a full out detailed review in my Nia Jax review, so if you want to see it in closer detail and see it compared to the previous style Elite boxes, then check that out. But we'll go through this briefly. So, Damian, men on card. I mean, like I mentioned before with this new packaging, men on card collectors, this looks great. I mean, we got a photo on the side here. On the other side, we got this really dynamic, cool curve to it with his name. Little tiny certified authentic seal. I really like that. And on the front, we have a photo of him along with his name as well. Now, he looks great in Men on Card, but I can't wait to open him up because this looks like an amazing figure. On the back, we have his bio here. We also have a little tiny cliff note as to what this attire is from, and then the rest of the line. So, we are going to open it. Now, we have a little piece of tape. At the bottom, we'll cut. We have a little piece of tape. At the side, we will cut. And then we will open it up here and see how... Okay, it seems like it has more tape than my Nia Jax, but look at this. So we got a little door opening, and I think that is so cool. A little card there, and then here is my boy. So he's just held in with a single rubber band. We'll clip that, pop him out, and he's ready for the review. Elite 89 Damian Priest. This attire is from NXT TakeOver 31, which took place on October 4th, 2020, where Damian would retain his NXT North American Championship by defeating Johnny Gargano. So my first impressions of this figure, I mean, I'm blown away, to be honest with you. Like, I know I collect the women's figures and very few of the men's figures, but this has to be up there for male figure of the year, in my opinion. Maybe it helps that he's my favorite wrestler, and I watch a lot of his matches and promos, and I'm a huge fan. And honestly, this looks like a shrunken down version of Damian, and that's what you look for in a perfect wrestling figure. Now, we will go into detail looking at the face, the attire, and all of that, but let's start off looking at the accessories. So right off the bat, you can see he's got this vest on and this necklace. So this vest is a thicker type rubber, but it's got a lot of molded detail in there, along with silver shoulders. So let's see how hard or easy it is to take off. Alright, well that was freaking easy. I didn't expect that. I mean, holy guacamole. Alright, so we got the vest off. Let's take a closer look at the vest. And yeah, it's a thicker rubber, but it actually comes off nice. And it's got really good detail to it. And the necklace here is also a molded piece. And okay, I believe the only way to get it off is to pop his head off. And we'll go over articulation later. Now, he comes packaged with a right fist and a left semi-open hand. But the extra hands he comes with is a left fist, a right semi-open hand, and then both hands open. So you could do a signature pose here. So, yeah. This figure's accessories are awesome. I really wish he would have came with the North American Championship because, I mean, that's what he defended on this night. So that's the one little miss that they have with this figure as far as accessories go. Now let's take a closer look at that face scan. Wow, I mean, this it's almost eerie just how much this face resembles him now. I am a big fan of the TrueFX face scan technology. When it's done good, it can be amazing. And I know when it's done bad or if the printing's a little off, it could look horrible. But I have to tell you, in this instance, in this case, this thing is a perfect scan. And not only that, the face sculpt itself has so much character and personality to it. And that's something I always look for in wrestling figures. I mean, he's got a little smirk going on. He's also got a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. It might be hard to tell, but yeah. And his hair is also really unique mold where it's pushed back. The sides are shaved, and I know now he mostly has braids, but for the time, that's okay, and this works good, and it'll be exciting in the future if they do have a braid mold. But yeah, I mean, this scan, this face sculpt, the expression, the look, everything about this is perfect. Now, as far as his attire and tattoo detail go, I mean, this stands out also, and I'm going to get the one negative out of the way, and that is they did not use a metallic or shiny purple paint. I mean, this is something we see time and time again in the women's figures that I complain about, is they need to add a metallic shine or metallic shimmer to the paint application. It would make the figures look so much better in the case of the women with their extravagant attire. But in this instance, yeah, this purple looks good, don't get me wrong, but it's not shiny like it should be. And I also noticed the upper thighs, I believe they're black underneath with purple painted over because the tones don't really match up too well. But moving on to the positives here, the tattoo detail looks great. It goes all around his chest, his arms, and even his back. And moving on to the attire, he has these molded on gauntlets that are removable if you take the hands out, that have a lot of molded detail to it, and a lot of intricate paint application of the silver and black in contrast to the purple. Now his tights here have a lot of molding to them, and this is what blew me away. So These little strings going across are molded on, the belt's molded on, and painted a metallic silver. On the back, we have molded patterns. Moving down the leg, once again, molded patterns going all the way around with the intricate silver paint. And the knee pads also look awesome, how the left one's a metallic silver, the right one's purple. And then his boots here have a really shiny silver with black detail. Oh, it looks like silver kick pads. So, yeah, I mean, this attire and tattoo detail and even the overall body, I mean, it's spot on in my opinion. The only thing I would say, like I mentioned, is the metallic purple. I really wish it was metallic, but other than that, they freaking knocked it out of the park with this attire. So now let's cover articulation, and I am happy to say that his head, even though this line from here on out, which I'd like to give a shout out here to those that mentioned that from Elite 88 on, the heads are meant to be removable. Mattel has said that, and that's maybe why my Nia Jax head was so loose. But either way, this head sits on nicely, and it's not going to come off that easily. We got some side bending. He's got full around rotation. I mean, he can look up, look down. Really good movement with the head. The shoulder is on a ball joint, can move in all different directions. He has an upper arm swivel. His elbow is double jointed to allow that maximum flexion here. The wrist can also rotate, it can extend, and it can flex. He has the upper torso bend, the ab crunch if you will, an extension. He can turn at the waist here. His hip is on a ball joint, can go in all different directions. He has that upper thigh swivel. His knee is also double jointed and really isn't inhibited too bad by the knee pads, which is really nice. He also has an upper boot swivel, and his feet can go down, up, and they can also rock to the side. So there's a lot of movement here. So yeah, the articulation here is top notch. Alright, so let's do a brief comparison because there really is none between his first in the line basic series 122, which is on the left, and on the right obviously we have Elite 89. I mean, it's night and day. I think they probably rushed out that basic a little fast because not only is it just a really plain boring figure, but look at the comparison in the scans. It's remarkable. It's a completely different human. On the right we have Damian Priest, and on the left we have like a cosplayer. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it's not even a contest. You know, sometimes, very rarely, does a basic edge out the Elite as far as quality goes, but this is a situation where this basic can go bye-bye. I mean, it should not exist in the realm of Damian Priest figures because this thing is a masterpiece. And here's one last look at Elite Series 89, Damian Priest. So overall, I give the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest Elite Series 89, a score of a fiery 10 out of 10. It doesn't get much better than this figure. I know I don't review men's figures on this channel, but to be honest with you, it doesn't get much better than this. I mean, even if you're not a fan of Damian Priest, you should get this figure. I highly recommend it because this is amazing. I mean, it's near figure perfection. I absolutely love this figure. Now, with that being said, I appreciate you stopping by LumberJillville, where women's wrestling lives. And stay tuned because I have so many videos planned for Jill-O-Ween this month. A lot of surprises. And hopefully Basic Series 125 Ember Moon comes soon. And Elite 89 Nia Jax Chase should be the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. I will have a new Halloween costume for every single review this month. And have a lot of fun with it. So thanks for stopping by. Have a great night, y'all.